What is going on, guys? My name is Chad and welcome back to another IsThatChad Auto Reviews video, where today you join me here at Oklahoma Mitsubishi, where we're going to be taking a look at the rarest Dodge Challenger that you can find. I promise you, you have probably never heard of this model before. There's one of this is number 14 of 80, so very limited numbers. Sure, you've heard of the Hellcat, you've heard of the Demon, you've heard of all of those. What you haven't heard of is this car right here behind me. And today we're going to be going all the way through this car, showing you guys everything around this car and showing you why it is the rarest Challenger there is. This is actually the only one for sale right now. I've looked at Auto Trader, Cars.com, all of those. This is the only one for sale. So let's see what makes this car so special. Alright, so as I was saying, this right here is the rarest Challenger that you can find, the only one for sale anywhere in the world. This is the 2017 Challenger Mopar 17 edition, and this is the 80th anniversary of Mopar. So like I said, this is very rare. There's actually only 160 models made in total. Only 80 of this color though, so I'll show you guys in just a second. But if you can't tell yet, this is actually a two-tone paint. You have blue on the bottom and you have black on the top, and to be more specific, it's actually contusion blue down here at the bottom, and then the pitch black on the top. They made 80 in this color scheme and 80 with the silver on the bottom with the black on top. So all of them are going to be two-tone, 80 each. And this one, of course, is badged with the number 14 on it, because this is the 14th number. And then you get a really cool plaque and stuff, which I'll show you right here. Start with this really nice Mopar box. Open it up, you got a really nice plaque here. Number 14, your date of birth, of course your VIN, crafted by Brampton, Ontario, Canada, Brampton assembly plant. All the standard equipment and your Mopar equipment, super nice. Another really nice book here. Another one. And then you got some valve stem caps, Now, there's a little bit about this. This is based off the 17 Challenger RT Scat Pack 392 Shaker. As you can see right up top, you do have that shaker hood there. Another really cool thing about this hood, speaking of the more air intake, if you look up here up close, you'll notice this here has been removed and is now a air intake outlet. So really cool there. Unfortunately, my camera's not focusing in on that. But some other numbers for you. This car is going to be a 485 horsepower car that produces 475 pound-feet of torque. So tons and tons of power in this car. Working our way to the side, you'll notice that you do have these really big 20-inch wheels on it. You also have the painted 392 on the side of the car. Let me walk over on this side so we don't have that glare. Another thing that this model adds is going to be the 4-piston Brembo brakes. So really nice brakes. And there again is that hand-painted 392 I was telling you about. And just to take a quick glance on the inside, and we'll come back to the inside, but you'll see you have these really nice performance seat with the custom tungsten Mopar logos on there. Look really nice, and you have that kind of embroidery all the way around the car. We'll get to that in just a minute. You're gonna see how nice that paint looks, a really nice metallic. And from this angle, you can really see that two-tone. On the blue with the black, it's not quite as noticeable, but obviously when you get that silver, it's extremely noticeable. Now, taking a look at the back, you notice a few differences back here as well. For instance, when you look at this spoiler, you'll notice that you do have the black Mopar logos on there. They're black on black. You'll also notice down here at the bottom, you have these black chrome tip exhaust that came off of the Hellcat. So really cool, different from the chrome that you would initially get. Another really cool thing while we're back here is going to be that this car comes with the Harman Kardon audio system, which if you haven't heard it, is just absolutely amazing. Let me show you what you're working with. Really cool setup right there. Battery back here in the trunk. Other than that, the trunk, there's not a huge amount to talk about. It's a pretty basic trunk there. Now, of course, this car is going to be the push button start, smart entry system, all of that type of thing. Once again, the sun is really not cooperating with me, so I really apologize about that. Let me see if I can't angle this car where less sun is affecting us, and I'll be right back. Alright, so looking at the inside, first thing you notice is down here at the bottom, this is going to be a manual transmission car. Of course, it's a 6-speed manual transmission, and they only came in the 6-speed option. There is no automatic transmission option. Here's a little bit better look at those seats without the sun screwing us over here. They look really nice. These are the performance seats here with that custom Mopar embroidery in them. Looking at the back seats, once again, you have that same material within the leather right there in the middle. Very nice. Now, taking a look at the interior in here, you'll notice a lot of this is very similar to what just the regular Challenger RT would be. So not a huge amount to talk about in here. Of course, I'll just walk through a few things. Very huge radio right here. I really like that. Looking down here though, you'll have your sport and then your super track pack, and then when you push it, it brings up all of your launch control, your different modes and stuff right there. And then this one has cooled seats. I mean, this car is absolutely loaded. The seats feel really comfortable as well. Let me see if I can't get it aimed back over here at me. Show you guys the amount of headspace that you have is really good in the car. I have tons of space up here, and the seat's not all the way down either. Overall, really impressed with this car. Really like it a lot, and definitely recommend this car to anybody in the market.